This is Jim with A1 Repairs. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. The point of the following video is to provide you an up-close view of the products that we sell, as if you were heading into our local hometown dealership to purchase one. With everybody shopping online, this is our attempt to bring you closer to the product rather than just viewing words on a web page. Please be sure to email or call with any questions that you may have, and also like us on Facebook for the latest product and industry updates. Thanks, and enjoy the video. Alright, here we have the Dolmar 421 Chainsaw. Dolmar is well known for having a high RPM chainsaw, and this one is the same as a lot of their other models. This one's cranking out 13,500 RPM. Very fast chainsaw and a lot of power to go with that. The cylinder displacement of this model is 42.4 cc's, and it's cranking out 2.9 horsepower. Dry weight, so no bar, no chain, no gas, no oil, you're about 10.8 pounds, and that's the power head only on this one. This saw you can run anywhere from about a 16 to a 14-inch bar. Pretty much everybody's always running the 16-inch option on this. And this runs a low profile 3/8 chain, which you see right there, and it also runs a small bar mount for the chainsaw bar. So let's go ahead and dive into the chainsaw here a little bit. We're going to show you the operator switch right there. This is one switch that operates everything. If you pull all the way up, that puts it in the choke position. Back down to the middle is going to be run. If you press and hold, it'll kill the chainsaw, and then it auto returns back to the run position. If you press down real hard, it'll actually lock the chainsaw out, almost like a safe mode. There is a purge primer for easy starting. Let's go ahead and jump into the clutch cover here on the side. It's got a pretty aggressive bucking spike right in the front there. Lateral or side mount chain tensioner, makes it real easy to adjust the tension from the side. Alright, we got that off. This has got an inboard clutch on it. That's where the clutch is on the inside of the chainsaw, more towards the engine. Makes it pretty easy for putting the bar on and sneaking the chain around. Also makes it pretty easy when you want to change the drum out on this. Just pop the clip off. You can change the drum when you start wearing the teeth down on the inside and put a new one back on. You don't have to worry about removing the whole clutch assembly. You'll notice on the side of this cover right here, there's a line that moves up. That's a felling mark. Helps you line up a straight cut. That continues on up all the way over the chainsaw hood and down the side of the recoil right there. Helps for making straight cuts or dropping a piece of timber in the right direction. Sorry, we got R2 chiming in over there. Alright, so let's take a look at the gas cap on this one. Get a better position on that. It's got a tether attached to it. Makes it pretty easy when you go to fill it back up. Also not too bad when you want to run the saw dry or drain the fluid out. That pops out pretty easy. You can drain the gasoline on it and fire the chainsaw up and run it dry for storage. The oil cap in the front has the same. Take a look at the bottom of the chainsaw here. It's got an automatic chain-driven oiler, and it is adjustable on this model. You see that with where I'm pointing right there with my finger. There's an indicator gauge right there for going which direction is positive and negative on it. It's important that you get the proper amount of lubrication for the bar and the chain so that you're not stressing them, heating them up too much, or stretching them out or anything like that, replacing components a lot quicker than you have to. There's different type of bar chain oil that you can get. There's a standard bar chain oil, which is pretty easy to find out in the market. Low temp bar oil for getting down to below freezing temperatures, and that is a little harder to find. You have to go into your dealership or saw shop typically to pick something like that up. But it's a good idea to have both on hand in case, especially if you want to cut in the winter months. And then always making sure oil is adjusted properly. You don't want to do, too much in the opposite direction where you're spewing way too much oil out and then you're just wasting it. So Other thing I want to point out right here is the oscillation or the isolation dampeners right there. This is a spring mount. There's a couple positioned throughout the chainsaw, and the whole design of those is to keep the engine isolated from the operator's platform or the handles. And I'm going to hold the handles here and push on the engine. You'll see how the engine's moving independent of the handles that are on here. That does a lot for reducing the vibration that you're getting in your hands and all the fatigue that moves up into your arms when you start using them for a couple hours at a time. It's a very good feature, and you want to look for a quality vibration dampening system on your chainsaw. It makes chainsawing much more enjoyable. So the other thing I want to point out is that the Dolmar 421 here has a cast magnesium chassis right here. You always want to look, for more of a professional chainsaw to have an aluminum chassis or cast magnesium, and the piston and the jug actually bolt to this, and it does a lot for. It's a strong, lightweight material, disperses heat very well, and just more of a pro caliber quality material that you want to look for. Now you're still going to get plastic on your saw, the gas tank recoil covers, the hoods, and that. But the actual block that it mounts to, if you find one that's cast magnesium or aluminum, it's a lot better piece of equipment. So let's go ahead and tear into the air filter cover on this guy. It's a spin-off filter cover. Here's your air filter right here. This pops off. It's a two-piece filter. Makes for easy cleaning. Separates into two pieces like that. Alright, and then here you see your carburetor right there, quick access to the spark plug right there. And we're going to try to get a close picture here. There's a summer or winter mode option on this chainsaw. There's this little panel here that you can pop out just like that and switch over. And that allows more heat towards the engine or back towards the carburetor, and vice versa, depending on the different times of the year when you're cutting. So let's put that back where it was. Alright, and here we have the Dolmar 421 chainsaw. I'd like to thank you for tuning in to the A1 Repairs YouTube channel.